The mission of the museum has evolved over the years, but they basically preserve and interpret the maritime history and environment of the upper Chesapeake Bay and lower Susquehanna River. Founders of the museum created it in 1987. They were interested in things maritime because we're out on the water and people made a living here. And they made a living fishing, they made a living hunting, and they made a living doing art. We try to integrate art into a lot of the exhibits because art informs and art engages people. And that's an important part of what we've tried to do here is engage people and make it more relevant. And we're not static in that regard, and we're not just looking at the past and not thinking about today or the future. And we restore old wooden boats, and we've actually taken on some other boats for display, and we also restore old wooden boats for sale. We have an environmental center that we installed. That was the last major construction project in 2017 that includes an environmental art gallery, live displays of both fish and native turtle, and an education laboratory for kids and adults. People come in and just get surprised at what we have in here. We're a small museum. We use the 3 dimensions. We use up, down, and over. We try to use every square inch of space, including the outside. I think we have 7 exhibits on the outside of the museum, so I lose count sometimes. We occupy not only the building, but we occupy about 3 acres for our property, and then the city owns the rest of it. We have a pollinator garden right behind the building with all native plants, and we put a whole series of trails in there so people can get right into the areas that we restored with native plants, and also some forested areas or wooded areas right along the shore. We've created a really nice grounds, environmentally sound grounds. We are an educational institution, and from our perspective, maritime also means taking care of the environment. You have to evolve. Museums shouldn't be static.